Hello, this is Chiak, and welcome to the new home at Chiak Adventure without the plural S. But officially now, Chiak Adventures, the original channel, is now. So, I was able to save quite a bit. It helped taking a sick day on Friday, but I was able to save quite a bit. Um, so I don't know if you saw the list, but I said the games that I was willing to replay again. So Antichamber, the entirety of Art of Murder, the Still Life series, I will be replaying again. The puzzle heavy games like, I guess Rusty Lake, you can consider that. The Room, among other things. And then there were some that I was trying to download at the end of there, but couldn't quite get to it. Unfortunately, the internet speed started slowing down. I really wish the program I was using. Well, okay, to be fair, on the first night there was a computer restart that interrupted things, and then when I went to work, the save screen went on, so that interrupted things again. But yeah, I pretty much figured out that I have to like stop and restart it before I'm about to head to bed or go to work. Uh, Especially by the time I figured out I wasn't going to work. I didn't have to work. It was the weekend. But yeah. So there are quite a few games that I have to replay. In terms of the ones that I was not expecting to replay or wasn't quite sure, Gabriel Knight I have to replay. Um, Gray Matter, and then we have some Bold Boy, the Carnal House trilogy, which they're really small, so I think those are gonna be moved to live streams. Um, in terms of how the uploads are gonna go, it's been I mean, I started the channel 10 years ago and YouTube was very different. For one, there is apparently an upload limit that I'm sure increases. I mean, before I was in the YouTube partner program, so I wasn't aware, but now I am not. So for me, in order to even be able to monetize videos, would be what, 1,000 subscribers and 400,000 public watch hours. Which the public watch hours, depending if I can get the videos on there, it's not that much of an issue. Interestingly enough, the community tab is only open if you have about 500 subscribers. So yeah, you're going to see my face in video updates. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try to decide how to proceed in uploading the videos because I don't want to just put like 15 videos a day. That would be rather intense. At the very least, I'm assuming there is no limitations to live streaming, but I don't know. But I will continue once I get things set up. Continue with Heavy Rain. Hopefully, if I have time, just because I am going on vacation in January. So at the very least, I'm gonna upload videos. I'm gonna schedule them during the January time. What I'm thinking of doing is having multiple series uploading at the same time. So like 3 series uploading and video a day, or I say a video a day. It's is rather interesting as I was downloading to remember how my upload scheduling was, just because in my older videos, due to software and or hardware issues, it was 2 videos around 20 minutes, and at some point I just moved on to one video of around 40 minutes. So I'm going to have to figure that out. That does not help with the 15 the 15 video upload limit, though. Why in the world they have a limit for custom thumbnails? That's an odd one to me. But yeah. Um so yeah, in terms of some of the games I have to replay, I might just make them live streams, especially the shorter ones. Maybe something with Gabriel. Not, I don't know. You guys can put down in the comments what you think would be best to live stream. Live stream the games I have to replay, and then for the other ones that I was able to download, which is actually quite a significant number, um, have them upload on like the regular schedule basis, wherever 3 series per blah 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 blah. You guys let me know what will not be too intense for you. um, Other than that, that is it. Yeah. Starting from scratch. Starting from scratch from a new YouTube, because this is actually somewhat new territory, because YouTube in 2012 is not the same now, which will be interesting. In terms of, as I said, something like in the previous community post before I went, Dead Space, because the remake is coming out, I might as well take the opportunity to buy it and play that on the channel. I'm assuming if they're making a remake of Dead Space, that there's going to be a remake of Dead Space 2. And then there is the Ultra Deluxe Edition to Stanley Parable, which I know has the original game, but also has the Stanley Parable 2. So there is that. But yeah, it'll be interesting. There are some games, some of the older games that I'm curious, like the Art of Murder, that I'm... So what other ones? Overclocked? Okay, just to give you a listing of what I need to replay. Everything, whether it's ones I chose that I was going to replay and ones that I just couldn't quite download in time. We have Antechamber, which is very puzzle heavy. The entire Art of Murder series, which I believe there's 3 games in total. Bald Boy, which is a shorter game. Charnel House Trilogy, which is another, I would say, shortish game, about 2 hours worth. That's Dead Space, Dead Spaces 1 and 2, Detective Grimoire, Gabriel Knight, Gray Matter. Excuse me as I try to view this mess of the thing. The thing is, I don't even know the list I have here. I don't know if it's everything that was on the channel, because I know I was missing a few things, and that's mainly due to various past, let's see, hard drive corruptions and video game cartridge failures and stuff like that. Video game cartridge, the video game. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You totally know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Overclocked, which I'm curious to see again. Portal 1, Portal 2. I did save the co-op because trying to get a friend to play with me is a bit of a difficulty. Postmortem, Cube and Cube 2, which unfortunately is a more recent series, but Cube 2 in particular, but it's again puzzle heavy, so I decided to let go. Raven Master Thief, I was not able to download that in time, but that will have to be replayed. The entire Rusty Lake Hotel and the entire series there. Scratches, which is, I remember being very annoyed by it, so I'm curious of what I'm going to feel now. The Stanley Parable, Still Alive series. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh yeah, and the Room series. I have the Room 3, but Room 1 and Room 2 I'm going to have to replay. And the Turing Test, which was within the past year, but again is very puzzle heavy, so I was willing to just replay again. But yeah, that's it for this channel update. Merry Christmas, everybody. But yeah, it sucks. It's always with because I re-downloaded the, I'm not solo leveling. It kind of makes me happy because I was with the cold reads. I was wondering about one of the Japanese fan translations, but again, I was very wary about that because I know when it comes to like Japanese IP, it's really iffy because they will take the way they view copyright stuff. Like, I don't think, the way I understand it from various people on the internet, which maybe it's not the best way to go about, but it seems like a general consensus that they just don't see copyright in the same way, or fair use. Fair use is just a non-existent thing. There's no understanding of it, or yeah, there's just no understanding of it to my understanding. And I don't know if it's the same in Korea, but then again, it's like their solo leveling is a pretty big IP. So they're taking that seriously. I mean, hell, if they wanted to like make a claim on it and then get money from it, I would have been fine. But there goes my channel. But I was playing with fire on that one. That said, I now have 10 terabytes of hard drives, which I didn't have to actually use them all. Especially since I was just recording everything at 720p, no 60 FPS, but I mean, now I have room to actually just, if I record a new game, I can just put all the videos on these hard drives. So plus, plus. It's a good thing. Technically, it's something you should do, but it's a bit daunting. I guess the last thing is anything Secret World, Secret World Legends has been, it was just too much. Even just playing with Secret World Legends, all I had to see was 3 seasons. I'm like, yeah, that is not happening. I think the only thing I did say was Chad the Chipmunk and like one little goof, which I'll upload at some point because it's the only thing I got left of the Secret World Legends. I don't know, in the very, very slight off chance that there is an update, I guess I would go about replaying the entire game again, but I think it is in everyone's mind that is very, very unlikely. But either way, you're going to have more video updates like this since I don't have a community tab anymore. That, or I guess, I mean, I have a Twitter. I have Check Adventures. That's not defunct. It's still Check Adventures with the S on Twitter. So I guess I can start using Twitter more because I don't know. This is the only way I can update you guys now. So either way, here's my face. Have happy holidays. And yeah, get ready. Let me know how you want the upload schedule. What would not be too intense for you guys, because I don't want to just be uploading. Here's an entire 15 videos up for this one game series. So there's that. So either way, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for moving over from the previous channels to this channel. And until next time, guys, see ya.